This one is about the gospel segment tribute to Aretha Franklin at the American Music Awards last night. And that thing was off the doorknobs. I mean, CeCe Winans held it down. Mary tore it up. Donnie McClurkin tore it up. But you know, my favorite, who I always have loved, one of my all-time favorite female vocalists, and she's still slaying these chicks that are out right now, Gladys Knight. She tore that mother up. That was some church up in there. You know, they was singing. And you know, that tells you how bad Aretha Franklin was. I mean, when you think about Aretha Franklin, that puts it in perspective. Because if you ever want to know and say to yourself, well, why they call her the queen? When artists get a tribute, they get a tribute to their hits or, you know, some stuff. But when Aretha did a whole gospel album and slayed that joint up, you know, that was some church up in there. And it just goes to show me how whack and racist the music industry is. Because you know what? You could really sell gospel music into the mainstream. You could bring it back. Nobody will say nothing because the music is real. You feel what's going on. It's got all the goods and the tangibles. And you can't get no more real than gospel music. Now, growing up as a boy back in the day, when I was watching those whack award shows, that always was the highlight. The gospel segment, especially the Grammys. The gospel segment was always off the doorknob. I mean, that thing was always deep. You felt it. You felt like, yeah, you felt the spirit. And this was in Devinton last night. I mean, I was sitting there like nodding half asleep because I mean, I'm like, what kind of bogusness in the world is Taylor Swift getting all these awards? She ain't that memorable. But I do give her some props on another segment, which I'll tap in again. But um, that was uh, that was tight last night. That the Aretha tribute was, you know, I'm glad it's night. You know, I mean, the truth is, you can just stop after that right there. I mean, she brought it. You know, she really made that thing do what it did, and they were singing last night. I mean, that's when you be feeling the spirit. You know, you sitting there and you listening to that, and you're like, yeah, that's how you get it. And she, you know, Aretha Franklin, that's the mark of an all-time great. You know, when people say they're great artists, but when you say all-time great, that's the mark of all-time great. But she could get the church in there, and people were feeling it, and it was a blessing up in there last night. So I love the gospel tribute to Aretha Franklin, the American Music Awards. But the show in itself was weak sauce. When you turn that whackness off, they could have just saved that last 15 minutes and said, we're just going to make this the whole show. And I'd have been good. I said, you know what, just get them whack awards out already and just have the Aretha Franklin tribute and we'll be good to go. So that's my take. The Aretha Franklin gospel tribute was amazing. Feel free to hit them comments on the low and I'll catch you next time. Peace.